The Canterbury Stakes makes it a fascinating contest now that Espiona is, by all reports, heading here instead of the Newmarket. So, do you reckon she can knock off the favourite here?
I think she can. That shows some significant intent from Chris Waller, and you've got some commentary around that, don't you?
I do. Chris said that, he thought that she would basically, there was only 2 winning chances in this race, which is a pretty strong statement from a stable that's quite reserved.
Particularly from the reserve man himself, Chris Waller.
Yes, but where in the Newmarket, he said she can definitely win, but she's, I could also see her running 8th there. So he's identified this with 1 prize money, more black type, all that sort of stuff. But I think they also think about it being traded to the mile that he's vulnerable.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think he's a really good horse and definitely can win this first up. Gate 8's tricky for him because typically in his races, he's the ultimate professional and can land in that sort of forward of midfield spot. We saw in the Everest, he just got home because he had the perfect run. So I think he's a horse who is certainly, and goes without saying, is highly talented, but he's not bulletproof. And being trained as a middle distance horse, I think, first up, to your point, he's beatable. Espiona was so good resuming in the Lightning over 1,000 metres. So good. And she was definitely a chance to beat in Pericles down the Flemington Straight in the Newmarket. So why can't she be a good chance here? Wait for age. J-Mac on, gate 2. I reckon he'll get her on the rails in a really nice position, which is what she likes. 1,300 metres, big tick. And I just love the intent from Chris Waller to bring her here. He must be uber confident and the stable must be uber confident. So she's my on-top selection.
Agreed. Espiona on top. You cannot ignore that first up run. They ran slowly early, so she was entitled to run on late, but, the sectional she was running, you can't run much quicker than that. And so barrier 2, J-Mac will have her just behind the speed, I'd imagine. And, if the gaps come, she'll be absolutely rocketing home. I think it will be a genuine pace set by the likes of Coal Crusher. So I do have to think about it running for second because he is the class horse in the race. But Coal Crusher, is this a quaddie leg? It is. He is going with a quaddie, Coal Crusher. Blink is on the quick backup. Last time he wore the shades, he absolutely brained King of Sparta in the Hunter. So I think he can run a really nice race. And then what's left here? Pericles heading towards a Doncaster.
What's left here, Pericles? I love that he's come up here, gone back in distance over 1,300 metres, wait for age. He's doing that instead of heading to an all-star mile, which is hilarious. I've got the exact same top 4, mate. So I guess I'll have to put a shilling on it.
Sure.